Have you ever heard of a dinosaur that looked like a dragon, moved like a raptor, and wore a crown on its head? Meet the Dilophosaurus, one of the strangest and most misunderstood dinosaurs to ever walk the earth. Living nearly 190 million years ago, during the early Jurassic period, this predator wasn't the biggest, but it was definitely one of the most fascinating. At around 20 feet long and weighing nearly half a ton, it was fast, agile, and deadly. But what really made it stand out were the two thin, curved crests on its skull, giving it a regal, almost mythical appearance. Paleontologists still debate what those crests were for display. Mating? Intimidation? No one knows for sure. Now, if you're thinking of the frilled, venom-spitting creature from Jurassic Park, hold on, because that's pure fiction. In reality, there's no evidence that Dilophosaurus had a neck frill or could spit venom, but Hollywood's version made it unforgettable. Fossils found in Arizona tell us this creature had strong jaws with sharp, curved teeth, perfect for gripping slippery prey, possibly fish or small dinosaurs, and its lightweight frame made it a swift hunter. Some scientists even believe it might have hunted in pairs or packs, a strategy rare among early predators. Its bones show a mix of primitive and advanced traits, making it a critical link in understanding how theropods, the group that includes velociraptors and T-Rex, evolve. With its ghostly crests and strange blend of abilities, Dilophosaurus continues to puzzle scientists and capture imaginations. So next time you picture a dinosaur, don't just think of the T-Rex. Remember the crowned killer of the Jurassic Wild. What do you think those mysterious crests were for? Let us know in the comments, and if you love uncovering prehistoric secrets. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more jaw-dropping dinosaur stories every week. Subscribe for more dino adventures. What if I told you the very first dinosaur ever discovered was once thought to be a giant lizard or even a dragon? Meet Megalosaurus, the creature that didn't just walk the earth, but walked right into the pages of science history. In the early 1800s, long before we even had the word dinosaur, some strange bones were dug up in England, huge, heavy, and unlike anything people had seen before. These mysterious fossils were named Megalosaurus, meaning great lizard. But this was no ordinary reptile. It was a 30-foot-long meat-eating predator with massive jaws, razor-sharp teeth, and powerful legs that helped it hunt prey in the dense Jurassic forests. Scientists were stunned. Some thought it might be a giant lizard. Others believed it could be a dragon from myth. But one thing was clear. This discovery was something truly ancient and terrifying. In 1824, Megalosaurus became the first dinosaur ever to be scientifically named. sparking a revolution in our understanding of prehistoric life. Nearly 2 decades later, the term dinosaur was coined, and Megalosaurus officially took its place as the first known member of this legendary group. While it may not be as famous as T-Rex or as massive as Argentinosaurus, Megalosaurus holds a special spine, qua for big it was, but for being the first clue that monsters once ruled this planet. So next time you think about dinosaurs, don't just imagine the giants or the fiercest predators. Remember the one that started it all. The one that opened the door to everything we know about ancient life. The Megalosaurus. Subscribe for more dino adventures. Imagine standing beside a prehistoric river. Suddenly, the water ripples, and a massive claw slashes through the surface. Out jumps Baryonyx, the fish-hunting dinosaur with jaws like a crocodile and claws like a raptor. Welcome to Jurassic Dinoverse, where ancient beasts come to life. Baryonyx wasn't your average meat-eating dinosaur. Living around 125 million years ago, during the early Cretaceous period, this 30-foot-long predator had over 90 sharp teeth, a long, narrow snout, and a giant 12-inch claw on each hand. But what made it truly unique? It loved fish. That's right, Baryonyx hunted in rivers and swamps, using its hook-like claw to scoop fish and its crocodile-like jaws to snap them up. Fossils even show fish scales in its stomach. Discovered in England in 1983, it shocked scientists with its strange features. And became one of the first known fish-eating dinosaurs. But fish wasn't all it ate. Some remains suggest it also scavenged or hunted dinosaurs like iguanodon. Part of the Spinosaurid family, which includes the infamous Spinosaurus, Baryonyx, was likely one of the earliest river hunters of its kind. While T-Rex ruled the land, Baryonyx ruled the rivers stealthy, smart, and deadly. Picture it, misty wetlands, a ripple in the water, and suddenly snap. Another fish gone. If Baryonyx lived today, it'd be the grizzly bear of the dinosaur world waiting by the river, striking with lightning speed. It may not be the most famous dinosaur, but Baryonyx changed how we view prehistoric predators. It wasn't just about size or strength, it was about strategy. So, next time someone mentions dinosaurs, tell them about the one who fished, hunted, and ruled the rivers. The one with the deadly claw, Baryonyx. Subscribe for more dino adventures. Did you know that Tyrannosaurus Rex had a smaller but deadly cousin? Welcome to Jurassic Dinoverse, your ultimate destination for epic dinosaur stories and amazing prehistoric facts. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Albertosaurus, the smaller, faster, and equally terrifying relative of the mighty T-Rex. Albertosaurus means Alberta lizard, named after the Canadian province where its fossils were first discovered. It lived around 70 million years ago, during the late Cretaceous period, just a few million years before T-Rex appeared. This dinosaur was part of the Tyrannosaurid family, which includes several large predatory dinosaurs. But unlike the T-Rex, Albertosaurus was lighter, more agile, and probably faster. It was around 25 to 30 feet long, stood about 10 feet tall, and weighed between 1.5 to 2 tons, making it about half the weight of a T-Rex. But don't let its size fool you. Albertosaurus was a ferocious predator. One of Albertosaurus's biggest advantages was its speed. While the bulky T-Rex likely lumbered along at about 12 to 20 kilometers per hour, Albertosaurus could possibly reach speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour or more. Scientists believe it may have hunted in packs, especially when targeting large herbivores. Fossils of multiple Albertosaurs found in the same area suggest that they may have worked together to take down prey. Its powerful legs, long tail for balance, and razor-sharp teeth made it an efficient killing machine. And just like T-Rex, it had tiny arms, but they were still strong for their size and probably used for gripping or slashing at close range. Albertosaurus was a carnivore, no surprise there. It hunted other dinosaurs like hadrosaurs, duck-billed dinosaurs, ceratopsians like Centrosaurus, and even scavenged if it found an easy meal. Its sharp, serrated teeth were perfect for tearing through flesh, and like T-Rex, it probably had a powerful bite, though not quite as strong as its larger cousin. Most Albertosaurus fossils have been found in Canada, especially in Alberta's Dinosaur Provincial Park. It's one of the best-known dinosaurs from that region. In fact, Albertosaurus is so iconic in Canada that it's often called the national dinosaur of Alberta. The area where it lived was once a warm, swampy floodplain, perfect for supporting big herbivores and their predators. So how does Albertosaurus compare to its famous cousin, the T-Rex? Albertosaurus was shorter, around 30 feet, compared to T-Rex 40 feet. It was lighter, about 2 tons versus 9 tons. But it was faster and more agile. While T-Rex had an extremely powerful bite, Albertosaurus likely made up for it with speed and strategy. If T-Rex was a tank, Albertosaurus was a sports car with claws. Albertosaurus might live in the shadow of its more famous cousin, but it was a fearsome predator in its own right. It shows us that size isn't everything. Strategy, speed, and possibly teamwork can be just as deadly. So the next time you think of the T-Rex as the king of the dinosaurs, don't forget its lean, mean cousin from the north, the Albertosaurus. What dinosaur should we talk about next? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to Jurassic Dinoverse, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another prehistoric adventure. Thanks for watching, and remember, the past is never dead, it's just buried. Did you know there was a dinosaur with a horn right on its nose like a prehistoric rhinoceros, but far more terrifying? Welcome to Jurassic Dinoverse, where ancient beasts come roaring back to life. Today, we're diving into the wild, untamed world of Ceratosaurus. A fierce predator whose name means horned lizard. This deadly creature roamed the Earth during the late Jurassic period, around 150 million years ago, long before the T-Rex. Though not as massive as some other carnivores, Ceratosaurus was about 20 feet long, 6 to 8 feet tall, and weighed up to a ton. It had a lean, muscular body, a long tail for balance, and deep, strong legs built for quick movement. But what truly made it stand out were the features on its head, a prominent horn on its snout, and bony ridges above its eyes, giving it a fearsome, dragon-like appearance. Its jaws were filled with sharp, blade-like teeth, perfect for tearing flesh, and some scientists believe it hunted not only land animals, but even fish and ancient crocodiles. Unlike many predators, Ceratosaurus had 4 clawed fingers on each hand, ideal for gripping prey. It likely competed with other large predators like Albertosaurus and Dilophosaurus, using its speed, agility, and unique horned look to survive. That horn may have been used to fight rivals or impress mates, similar to how rams clash today. While Ceratosaurus isn't as famous as the T-Rex, it was a silent killer, fast, smart, and armed to the teeth. It reminds us that in the dinosaur world, size wasn't everything. Style, speed, and surprise made all the difference. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, subscribe to Jurassic Dinoverse. And remember, the past is never dead, it's just buried.